You're watching Moments with Jill Walker. Today I'm talking about time, part 2. I did this subject several months ago and I was standing in front of another clock. But today I found a scripture verse that I would like to share with you, and it stirred my heart to want to do another devotional on this subject called time. I'm very conscious of time. If you would come to my house, you would see clocks everywhere. That's why sometimes I talk fast, because I'm trying to save time. Time means a lot to me. Sometimes it means more to me than even money. We cannot get time back. There's some cases where we can get money back, but we can't ever get time back. Time is a precious commodity that we need to honor and respect, especially when we're dealing with taking someone else's time. Please don't waste time, because time is given to us from God as a gift. Each day has 24 hours in it, and each hour has 60 minutes in it. So we need to look at time in a special way. And when we wake up, say, "This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it," in Psalms 118, verse 24. We also need to think about what we're going to do at the beginning of the week, not just for the next day. That's also very important. But what we're going to do the rest of the week. Now, some of you watching, your problem may be that you have too much time. My issue is I don't have enough time. But one good thing about filling your day up with the time God has given you, it doesn't leave too much left for thinking about depressed, discouraging thoughts. When you keep busy and when you're helping other people, it keeps your spirits up. That's one of my secrets for always feeling happy. I just stay busy, and I love it. Now, some of you might not be physically able to be as physically active as someone like me, but you can ask God in prayer to show you ways that you can also keep busy, like writing notes to people, encouraging letters to them in the mail, or calling up people and praying with them on the phone, or maybe taking up knitting or sewing or other things that are not as physically exhausting for you to do. So here's a verse I found in Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 and 16. "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." I looked up the word circumspect, and it says to look around and consider all the circumstances and a desire to avoid making mistakes or having bad consequences. That's what the word circumspect means. So if I read it again in that light, think about that verse in Ephesians 5, 15 and 16. "See then that ye walk circumspectly," in other words, looking around, deciding on the consequences of the decision you're about to make. "Walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." We are living in the latter days, and we need to be especially conscious of time so we can make the most of each day with the time God has given us and use it for His glory. I know many of you, most of you watching, work, so that takes up a lot of your time. God understands that. But even at work, you can silently be praying. Even at work, you can be a living witness to someone without getting fired. Sure you can. Just pray and ask God to give you creative ways to make the most of your time. Someday we'll have to stand before Him, and I want to hear Him say, The words that's recorded in Matthew chapter 23, verse 25. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I'll make thee ruler over many things. Enter now into the joy of the Lord. Well, you see, I'm talking a little too fast right now, aren't I? Because I'm trying to redeem my time. Gotta go. There's lots to do. But you've been watching Moments with Jill Walker. God bless you today.